Have you ever had pain that runs down your leg all the way down to your heel? Or you ever had pain that starts in your bottom and runs to the back of your knee? That might be sciatica. And tonight I'm going to be talking about sciatica, which is a combination of about 5 nerves that actually form the sciatic nerve that go down from the lower part of your back all the way down your legs. And what sciatica does is it can become inflamed, that nerve. It's the largest nerve in the body, and it can become inflamed either at this muscle called the Piriformis that sits right here and attaches the sacrum to the ischium. And when that does, and the tighter it is, the more you feel it down the leg. Now, there are different reasons on why that can happen. The one reasons on why that can happen, it could be number one, it could be arthritis. It could be people that stand or sit for long periods of time. It could also be just a common thing that I see people that experience it is when they stand and they're like bending like this. Maybe they're working in a certain position, or if they're actually washing dishes or cooking or stuff like that for long periods of time, and it tightens up that muscle, that piriformis muscle in the lower part of the back and the bottom. And the tighter that is, like I said, that pain goes down the legs. Now, I want to give you about 3 good stretches that you can do at home to help alleviate that. Now, if you do experience it, one of the first things that I do recommend you try is ice or heat. When you ice or heat, you want to ice for about 15 to 20 minutes, maybe by just sitting on an ice pack or a heat pad to actually get that muscle to relax and decrease that amount of inflammation. And the second thing I want to do right here is show you 3 different stretches that you can do to actually help to alleviate that. Now, I have my assistant laying right here right now, and we're going to demonstrate the Piriformis stretch. So what I want you to do, Rhonda, is I want you to actually bend this knee, right? Cross this leg over like this. And then you're going to bend this leg right here and grab this thigh and bring that in and hold it. It's almost where you're actually stretching the muscle all the way down into the piriformis. Now, I want you to go to the pain, not go through it. So I want you to go to where you can feel that pull to decrease that inflammation. And you will hold it for about 15 to 20 seconds, and about 15 to 20 reps will be good. And you can do both sides. You just don't want to do just one side. The second thing that you could do is what we call the hamstring stretch. So what you would do is you want to extend both your legs out, bend this right here, take this here, grab that, pull it, and just actually hold that up right here. Now, when you do this, you want to straighten that knee out to where you feel it all the way down the leg. You'll actually feel that nerve and that muscle actually stretch, which is a good thing because it's starting to alleviate some of the tightness. And then the last thing out of the 3 is what we call nerve gliding. Nerve gliding is where you're simply just taking this leg up at a 90-degree angle, and this is a basic level of it, and it's where you're flexing the foot and plantar flexing the foot back and forth. The second one is where you would do it more of advanced, where you would take the foot up and then you would point it going back and forth. Those right there help alleviate and loosen up that tightness around that nerve, which could cause you a lot of relief. Now, I want to show you a modification to these 2 things, and this is a sitting version. So if you can't lay down and do it, if you're in pain, you can actually sit and do it. So I want to have Ms. Rhonda sit up. And then I want you to cross the leg right here. We're going to show them the Piriformis stretch where you do it. Cross that leg over where that ankle is on top of that knee. And you want to bend forward and hold that. Yep. And you're doing the same amount that you did if you were laying down. Now, the second one we talked about, the hamstring stretch, is where you would sit on the edge of a seat. So you want to sit on the edge of the seat. You want to kick that leg out, that's all the way out straight. Point that toe up at the ceiling. And then you want to bend down forward as far as you can to where you can feel that stretch all the way down the back of your leg. That's an easy way to alleviate it for people that sit for long periods of time. Now we can go with the nerve flossing, the nerve glide. So with the nerve glide is where you actually have the toe pointing and then you're bringing the toe back and forth up. That's going to help stretch it and modify it to actually help alleviate some of that tightness and stiffness as well. Again, I also bought a modification too. If you're sitting and you do have it, you can take a simple ball and you can actually sit on that ball, on that area, and you can massage it around. This ball will serve as like a deep massage, or somewhere you can actually dig deeper into a deep tissue to actually release that piriformis. And then if you still have a lot of pain, maybe you need to contact somebody like myself for a consultation. As chiropractors, we do adjustments. A lot of times stuff like that can happen because your body's misaligned and the pelvis might be shifted and causing a tightness on one side that can cause that muscle to tighten up. Just by having a few adjustments can help alleviate a lot of that different things. So if you need more help, contact me, and thank you for watching.